5 tonight, tackling the heroin epidemic beyond rehab centers.
I've come across students that have battled addiction.
It's a drug known to be widely used among people over the age of 18, but now Ohio schools are preparing themselves to take drug education to another level.
People who sell the drugs, they don't really care how old you are. I mean, they want to make money out of you.
Schools are now on the front lines battling this heroin epidemic, a new state law requiring every single student to learn about the dangers of opioid abuse.
But as we've been telling you, there's no guidance about how schools should do that. So News 5's Mike Brookbank went to Berea, where schools are struggling to deal with this new mandate, but there is hope.
What are some of the dangerous effects that can happen?
Sadly, some of these students have seen the fallout from heroin firsthand.
Someone I personally knew OD'd on heroin.
I've come across students that have battled addiction.
Larissa Will is a health teacher at Berea Mid-Park High School.
I'm a firm believer in knowledge is power.
For nearly 20 years, she's been on the front line of the war on drugs, a fight now reaching a feverish pitch.
There's a ton of people using heroin and ODing on it.
Ohio now requires schools to beef up training for teachers to help combat the heroin epidemic, but a major hurdle stands in the way.
There's a cost component.
It's not just the training that comes with a price tag.
Organizations provide these materials at a cost for us to use with our students.
Right now, a first-of-its-kind curriculum created by 4 Ohio universities is about to roll out.
But I do like that it's K through 12.
The Health and Opioid Abuse Prevention Education, otherwise known as HOPE, will help districts fill the current void.
So that we can all get trained correctly, so that we can really apply a consistent, accurate message to these students, whatever ages they are.
Until then, a free resource online is helping Will reach her 10th grade students.
It encourages me to talk to my baby sister about it.
Many of whom support the idea of starting opioid education well before high school.
You have to start at a young age, teaching them how to say no or teaching them why it's bad. We want to know why we shouldn't do it, not just don't do it because we say don't do it.
That was Mike Brookbank reporting. Now, the principal at Berea Mid-Park says that they are interested in being a pilot school for the HOPE curriculum. Educators in Northeast Ohio will start receiving training this spring with the hope of rolling it out into every school this fall.